Is this better?
No, I still... Because you're on...
I feel like I'm gonna... This is not my good side.
Okay, let's switch.
Wait.
No, let's switch chairs, babe.
Switch.
Let's just switch chairs.
I really think you're gonna have to spit your gum out.
Okay. Yeah, it's distracting me.
It's distracting.
Well, that's why you
seem
taller. You know why? Because you have your foot. But it's okay. That's your thing. This is your thing.
I know. It's like my comfort.
Is this happening?
I'm really nervous.
We should put Olaf right in the middle.
No way.
Is she gonna allow us? Look, she's doing her makeup. That doesn't fit. He doesn't fit.
Why? Why can't it be like this?
Because
Do you think they would notice?
That you're holding?
Do you think they would just see this?
Yeah, what do you...
I'm gonna make this our thumbnail. Hi, I'm Olaf. I like more mugs.
Wait, are we recording right now?
Yes. Let's start the video like this.
Really?
No, we'll edit as we go.
Boy, this is it. Wait.
This is it. Don't get scared now.
You have to do like a grand entrance.
A grand
I should start out like this. Look.
Okay.
Then you go. You gotta just go with it.
Do you trust me?
Yeah, just go with it. All right.
Oh, you're really nervous?
No, I just don't want to sound like an idiot.
You're nervous. Now you have pink lip gloss on.
My hair's good, babe.
Yes. I wouldn't put you on camera if it wasn't.
If I didn't look like a stud?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh my God.
Can I go like this?
No. Ready? Do I look okay?
Yeah, you look great.
Okay.
I'm in the zone. Let's do it.
Hey guys, this is a very exciting video for me because I'm introducing somebody that's very special. This is my boyfriend Daniel, and I wanted to make this video because if you've been following me on social media over the last week or so, we were in Disneyworld and I've had a lot of comments on my Instagram post and then emails from people that have never been that wanted tips and suggestions and like a video about it. And so he actually is a Disney Vacation Club member. Did I get that right?
Yes, you did.
And so I started asking him like questions because I have been to Disney World, but it was like years ago when I was little, never as an adult and never obviously with a little one. So I was asking him like, what's this? And talk about that. And then he said, why don't I just be in the video with you? So here you are. So
thanks for having me.
So he's going to talk about logistics. And how long have you been a vacation member?
For 4 years now.
So he's pretty much an expert. So he stayed at a lot of different places, and it was really great because for the first time ever, I went on vacation without like having to worry about planning or seeking out or doing research or doing anything. He knew where we were going, what time we were doing things. He knew how FastPasses were working. And I just kind of was like, I'll go wherever you go. So let's start talking about the logistics, like what the magic bands are, resorts to stay at, places to eat, or how to save money. And then I'm going to talk about my experience with a little one, and then you can stay if you want, you don't have to. And then I'm just going to share some things with you that I purchased in Disney World. So let's begin.
Well, in terms of the resorts, to get the full experience, you probably want to stay on property. So what that means is there's a lot of options where you could stay at. So there's value resorts up to premium resorts.
Let's talk. What are the high end people that want to like go on a luxe vacation?
Probably stay at a Disney Animal Kingdom Lodge or a Polynesian or Grand Floridian. You get pretty pricey, but you still get a 5-star resort with a spa, nice pool. If you need something like a value resort, you still, like I said, you still want to stay on Disney property, but still not quite in that price range, that higher price range. You can stay at the All-Star Music Resort, Pop Century, Arts of Animation, where you could still get that experience and still not break the bank.
So we stayed at Animal Kingdom Lodge,
right,
and that was obviously my first time. I'll just speak for my first time. I loved it. The pool was beautiful. The only thing I did not like is the rooms. It's set up in a safari, so to get the safari feel, the rooms were very dark. That's the only complaint that I have to take away. So you've been staying there for how long?
Yes, that's our favorite resort. So we've stayed there 3 out of the last 4 years. We love it. We stay club level where they give you other amenities along with a really nice room and a view of the safari with all the giraffes and the zebras.
That was really cool.
And you don't really have to like animals to stay there. It's a beautiful resort. It's one of the newer ones. The Polynesian, I have never stayed there, but I've taken a virtual tour of their newer rooms. They've really renovated it really nicely.
Up on the water, like
yes, a Hawaiian theme.
Yeah, pretty.
It's awesome. I think that's going to probably be where we stay next if we go again next year.
We stayed at the boardwalk for the first 2 days.
And the boardwalk is a really nice one.
I really
nice
like that
premium
too.
one.
That was pretty.
There's a few that I don't particularly care for. But like I said, I don't really care for like the feel where you leave your room and you go outside. I like a lobby and a nice...
That's air conditioned.
Definitely, especially in July. In my opinion, you have to stay on Disney property. You don't have to, but to really get the full experience, stay on Disney property. It's much more convenient. You have such a much better time, regardless of whether it's a value resort or whether it's one of the premium resorts. You're going to have that same experience. Their customer service is second to none, and they really make you feel like you're at home there, especially with kids.
Yeah.
You have a really good time, and they really tailor to your family.
Transportation, let's just talk really quickly about that. So we had a rental car. We weren't inside Disney, so we actually did have to drive. But they also have buses, free buses that run through all the resorts.
That's the other benefit of staying on Disney property. You also have their transportation system, which is pretty reliable.
They run like every 20 minutes.
Yes, they do. Sometimes it's an inconvenience waiting for them, but I mean, like I said, you don't really need a rental car when you're staying on Disney property.
And then the monorail runs through a couple of them, right?
The resorts, the Contemporary, the
Polynesian,
the Bay Lake, the Polynesian, and the Grand Floridian, all monorail.
That's what
monorail
I said.
Runs through them. So.
Like, it takes you right to Magic Kingdom and
Epcot and Magic Kingdom and Epcot.
When we stayed at the boardwalk the first 2 nights, we actually could walk to Epcot, and that was so nice. The walk there was beautiful. It's like set on a lake across from the Yacht Club, which is another really nice hotel, and that was so convenient to just like walk here and there.
In terms of nightlife, it's downtown Disney is really the place to be there. They have currently like 68 or 69 shops and restaurants, and they're renovating they're building right now. They're expanding to 162 shops, and it's really great nightlife. They have dancing. They have really good restaurants. They have all kinds of things that you can do, whether you're with all adults or whether you're with kids.
Let's talk about some of the restaurants in Disney because that's where we ate a lot of the nights.
Yes.
And I know you've tried a lot of them.
A couple of the restaurants that we typically like to eat when we go there include T-Rex. It's really everything. It's like your traditional like burgers. Burgers, chickens. They have a really good menu. They have great scenery with the dinosaurs and the glaciers and stuff like that. Also, you have Bongos. We like to eat there. It's a Cuban restaurant owned by Gloria Stefan. We like to eat there a lot.
Really good mojitos.
Yes, and they also have a bunch of others. Those are just two of our favorite, and it's always good to make a reservation in advance at any of those places, or else you could wait. I mean, there's stuff to do while you wait, but typically without a reservation, you're waiting an hour to 2 hours.
Especially if you have a lot of people with. Let's talk parks.
My personal favorite as I've gotten older, and I think you had this opinion too, is Epcot.
When he first said he loved Epcot, I was like, I remember it being so boring because when I was little, I don't think there were a lot of rides at the time, and it was just countries, and I really didn't care.
Right.
But after going through all of them myself, I can say that I loved it.
Epcot's great. It's got, especially if you travel through or you tour through the countries, there's like 11 different countries, and it's nice to have a drink at each country. A
lot of the restaurants are super overpriced.
Yeah, I will tell you though, a lot of the restaurants there, I would not spend any money there in the future. I mean, it's just
they're very... We ate at the one in Japan, the Japanese one. It was okay. It was like...
It wasn't anything spectacular, but for what you're paying, you're better off just going somewhere else to eat.
Maybe do one night there for the fireworks. Epcot puts on an amazing fireworks show, like at 9 o'clock, so we made like an 8:30 reservation, and we could see the fireworks from the restaurant, which was nice. Magic Kingdom? Magic
Kingdom is really big. If you have little kids, you probably need a couple days to do it. That's where...
I loved I loved Magic Kingdom.
Yeah,
and
Magic
Cinderella's
Kingdom's great.
Castle.
Yeah, and they have a nice fireworks show there as well. And then Hollywood Studios is a lot smaller.
Formerly MGM, because he kept saying Hollywood Studios, and I'm like, is that new? Because I remember MGM, but they, I guess, changed it.
And it's got a lot of really good rides. A Toy Story ride.
It was so fun. I never went on that. They didn't have that when I was little, and like pretty much like that one and all the other ones, Addie could come with us. Like the Little Mermaid, Finding Nemo's, a lot of the family rides, like you could all sit together with little ones. Like It's a Small World. Obviously, there was height limits on like the roller coasters and stuff. Yeah. Definitely recommend those 3. We also did Animal
Kingdom is okay. She didn't like it. I'm not really
I didn't like it when I was a kid. I remember being like, there's nothing really to do here.
Really, I recommend that you go early. You wake up early, go to the park, spend probably a couple hours till around noon, 1 o'clock lunchtime. Go back to the resort. You can enjoy the resort. Nap, eat, rest, go to the pool. Really relax and take in the resort. And then go back at night and really treat it in a way that you can coincide with their extra magic hours. Magic hours are, every park has them. Every night there's a different park that has them. So what they'll do is they'll stay open 2 hours later.
Or earlier.
Or open like an hour earlier before the park opens 7 to 8. Or usually it's like 10 to 12. Or the one night we went to Magic Kingdom, it was open from 12 a.m. to 2 a.m. The only people that can get on rides are people that are staying at a Disney resort. Yeah. So we went on a ton of rides.
Like ride after ride after ride.
Some of the rides that were hour and a half to 2 hour waits earlier in the day. We got to meet all the princesses. That's one of the big attractions. That's one of the big attractions there. That like an hour and a half, 2 hour wait where you don't want to wait in the sun. And we got right in 5 minutes.
So really quick, let's talk about the FastPasses because I didn't know anything about those.
Yeah, FastPass Plus you have to schedule in advance before you go there. You don't have to, but if you really want to get on the rides you want to get on, you have 3 FastPass Plus that you can start out with per day. You can schedule. And so pretty much it gives you a time to go back to the ride so you're not waiting in line. And you don't, how long did we have to wait?
The most we ever waited was 10 minutes.
10 to 15 minutes. Mm-hmm. And that's how it's always been with FastPass.
You relied on that app a lot. What was the app?
It's a Disney Experience app, My Disney Experience app. And you can really create and manage your whole itinerary through that app.
You could see what the wait times on were for the rides that you didn't have fast. You could see all the show times, like we saw Beauty and the Beast, and Frozen. So you could see what those show times are. He really you had each day planned, the times where we were going and seeing, which was I'd recommend instead of getting there and figuring out where you're going to go from there because you're just sweating and wasting time. Can you rearrange your fast passes through that?
Yes,
too?
you can.
Okay.
You can modify your fast passes, but one cautionary piece of advice that I give you is that for the rides that are high demand, like the Seven Dwarfs ride, the Gold Mine ride, it's usually they only have a certain number of time slots per day. So if you don't do that one a week or two in advance. If you don't schedule that a week or two in advance, you're probably not going to get FastPass for that, and you're going to have to wait in the line. Try to do your FastPasses as soon as you're eligible to do them, which is 60 days before your arrival at the resort. After you're done with the last FastPass Plus, the third one, you're eligible to schedule more.
What about the magic bands? We had magic bands, these bracelets.
Oh,
Other people just had credit card looking things.
They're real good to have. They're real convenient.
You have to pay for those?
Not if you're staying at a Disney resort, you do not have to pay for the magic bands.
And they work as your room key.
Everything.
You can charge stuff on it.
Yep, you could put credit card on. You really don't. All you need is the magic band.
It's your fast pass for the rides. It's your admission into the park.
If you're staying off Disney property, you can still get the magic bands, but you have to pay for them. I think they're $20 each. Not expensive.
On top of the admission.
On top of the admission. Hopper passes is that's just admission to the park. Yeah, I mean Hopper passes. You have 2 different types of admission. You have where you can do a hopper pass. Usually they come in days of 3 to 10 to an angle.
In the hopper pass, you can go back and forth as many times.
You can jump from park to park. You can jump from park to park in a day, and it'll only count as 1 day admission, which I don't recommend. I recommend purchasing the admission with the hopper.
Is it extra? How much extra is the hopper?
It's not much. I think it's it's not much. But if you don't do that, it's one park per day that you have admission to, which it kind of restricts you. So
and then you can't use you can't do the magic hours, right?
You can do the magic hours, but only for that park that you got into that one day.
Oh, okay.
Right. Yeah. I would recommend going to Disney.
He's a big fan.
Well, yeah. I mean, he
had to really sell me because. You know, I feel like I'm a lot like other people. When they heard I was taking Addie, they were like, she's not even going to remember it. And that was kind of my...
If they're, I would say a good age is 2 years old.
I'm so glad that we went. I know she won't remember it, but we took so many pictures. And the time that she was there, like, a ball. Loved everything. She was a little scared of the characters. Like, she would let me hold her and take pictures, but she would not, like, hug them and run up to them. The Disney princesses, though, a different story. She was, like... in awe of Anna and Elsa and Tinkerbell and Little Mermaid. So, you know, I think she was still a little young for like Mickey and Goofy. She liked them. We obviously watched them on TV, but she wasn't as comfortable with them. But I'm really glad that we went. I don't think that she was too young. Like I said, she won't remember, but the memories that we made while we were there.
Yes. Disney is relaxing if you do it the right way, but it's about the memories and the experience more than anything. The fact that we left and you even said to me, can we plan next year already? So
it was fun. It was hot. I think that's what a lot of people are going to ask. Like, wasn't it hot? Are you crazy?
It's hot. I used to live in Florida. It's hot. I don't care what anyone says. It's hot all year round. It's hot, humid all year round. You get breaks
throughout the day, like through the rides, their air conditioning, thank God, and the stores, the restaurants. It honestly wasn't unbearable, and it wasn't to where I'm like, I'll never go in July again. Like, you kind of just, you know it's going to be hot, and you just kind of suck it up. They sell those, like, face fans. I brought the face sprays that I have to cool me down. It was fine. It was fun. We went on Splash Mountain a lot to cool off.
I lived in Florida for 12 years, almost 12 years. It's going to be hot. You're going to sweat no matter what.
Look who's here. Come on up. Come here. It's a Jake. He started, like, pawing me.
Jake missed us.
Oh, Jakey. Hi, Smiles. Well, thank you for being our Disney correspondent.
Well, thanks. It was a pleasure being here. I'm honored to be a part of this.
Boy.
Well, let's start over. What is this?
This talk show. Disney 101.
I'm honored to be a part of your show.
He calls this my show all the time.
No,
it's videos. He's
I'm honored to be a part of this video and to finally meet your audience. And I hope you guys go easy on me. I hope it's my first time.
He was very nervous.
So please go easy on me.
High five. You did great.
All right.
Okay, so he's gonna go take care of the situation that's happening below my feet.
Babe, did I do good?
You did good. So, first tip is bring a crossbody bag. I wore it the entire time. It's easy to tuck on rides. It's easy. It's not weighing on your back. You can fit a lot of stuff in it. The Stella & Waverly I took, and also my Louis Vuitton Eva clutch. It was great because it turned into a clutch at night. I wore it crossbody during the day. I like the Louis Vuitton because it's like a coated canvas, so when it got wet, I could just dry it off and I didn't have to worry about it. So definitely a crossbody bag. They do allow you to bring water into the park, which was amazing. I was not expecting that. Usually those theme parks charge you for like every little thing. So we actually went to Walmart when we got there, and we all bought like huge cases of water. I put them in our freezer, and I took like 5 bottles of water with us each day. We ended up having to buy some while we were there because we were drinking a lot, obviously, but that's a tip that I didn't know, and I wish somebody would have told me because, well, I knew once we got there, but you're allowed to bring water into the park. You're also allowed to bring food. People brought like coolers of food. I would also recommend just having a ton of snacks on hand. Cheerios, raisins, those little applesauce pouches. It's very expensive in Disney between the food and the drinks. I think a bottle of water is like $2.75. There's obviously food and drinks throughout the park, but you're going to spend a lot of money. So if you want to bring a cooler around and lug it around, great. I just took little like Ziploc bags and little containers of snacks to keep Addie busy. Truthfully, for somebody that likes to snack all the time, I think she was in such awe, and we were constantly going and seeing and doing that she wasn't obsessed with having snacks all day long, but the times that, you know, we had to wait online in a ride, it was good to have those kinds of things there. So definitely bring snacks, pack your own water. Sunscreen, obviously huge. Bring your sunscreen because you will get sun. Like my whole shoulders and like chest is a different shade than my stomach just from walking. This is another thing that I wanted to mention that I think seems so tedious, but I wish I would have known. Sunglasses. When you're packing your sunglasses, pack sunglasses that have the little plastic nodules for your nose, not plastic sunglasses like Wayfarers, because you will sweat, your face gets sweaty, and my sunglasses kept slipping down my nose. It was the most annoying thing. Thankfully, I did pack a couple of pairs of my aviators, so I had those to change out and they would just sit on my face all day. Again, that seems really tedious, but it's not something that I would have known or not known, so I was glad that I did pack a couple extra pairs because big round sunglasses that I had kept slipping off my face the whole day that I was at one of the parks because I was so hot. She actually took a nap pretty much every day in the stroller just from like being tired out. I didn't push the nap. She just clonked out and fell asleep. And then also I did give her later naps when we got back, like around 5 or 6 o'clock, especially if I knew we were gonna go to the park later, and she was great. When you're on vacation and in that, you know, in that environment, obviously your children's schedules are gonna be different and ever changing based on your schedule and what you want to do. She was great. There was always something to do or see. She didn't really ever get cranky, but I definitely would recommend later naps throughout the day if you are planning on staying up later. I think that's just like common sense, but I had to get out of the mindset of like she naps at, you know, 1:30 every day, because it was kind of just like she'll nap when she gets tired. I didn't push it if she didn't want to nap. We were just having so much fun that I don't think it would have mattered. She didn't miss a nap any of the days that we were there. I've picked so many pictures of her, like sleeping in a restaurant, sleeping in her stroller. So I think as a parent, a tip is just to like be flexible and know that your schedule that you have at home and your routine is pretty much out the window when you're on any vacation, not in Disney World. I think that's it as far as tips that I have. I want to show you some of the things that I purchased in Disney World. It wouldn't be a video on my channel unless I showed you some goodies that I bought. Very easy to spend a lot of money in Disney World. Very easy. You just want to have everything and buy everything, and there's like exclusive things to Disney, so I didn't go crazy, but things that I did get, I was very excited. So one of the first things I got when I got to Disney World were these. So cute. I love them. I wore these in a lot of pictures with Minnie Mouse. I love coffee mugs. You guys probably know that about me, and I could not leave without this little guy. So cute. Chip from Beauty and the Beast, and it actually has like this is fake, but little chip on this side. I love this so much. They had every character, every theme, every kind of mug that you could dream of. I got this cute little plastic bracelet for Addie, and truthfully I ended up wearing it myself a couple days. It's just little Mickey ears in all different colors. It's kind of fun. Also got 2 little Pandora beads. Disney, and I knew this going there, I just didn't know which ones I wanted to get. Disney has some charms exclusive. Pandora has charms exclusive to Disney that you can only buy in their theme parks, and also you can get them online. So if you wanted to have one of these, you don't have to go to Disney to get them, but you could probably guess. I got the Cinderella Castle. It's a little dangle charm. And I don't have the little bangle from Pandora, and I've been wanting it for a while, so I decided that I'm going to purchase one of those and just have these like couple charms that I have for that. Instead of putting this on my other Pandora bracelets, I think it'll just be something different. And then I also got the little shoe. It's also a dangle, and it's kind of like a blue tinted shoe. Don't mind my nails. Post vacation, need to get them done. Little Cinderella shoe. And then I got 4 Alex and Ani bangles. I haven't even opened this one yet. But again, Alex and Ani had some exclusive charms, exclusive bracelets to Disney, but you can find these online too. They're not, you know, they're sold in the theme parks, but you can also buy them online if you are interested. So I got 4 of them. I kind of have a thing for Cinderella, I guess. I got the castle in gold, the Cinderella castle. I got this one, which says magic, and it's in gold and red beads, and it's just kind of one of these that hug your wrist. I got one in silver that says dream. I think this was part of the Cinderella collection too, to wear with my silver bangles, and I like that it's like that light baby blue, like periwinkle blue, that Cinderella color. And my favorite one, and probably the thing that I love the most that I got from Disney, is this one. It's in gold, and it has the crown. It says a dream is a wish your heart makes, and it's super pretty. This one comes in silver as well. I wanted it in gold. I didn't see it in silver. From what a couple people told me, that the silver is really hard to find. Actually, they said both are hard to find, but I didn't have any trouble finding it. And you can see the little Mickey ear on all of the Disney exclusive Alex and Ani bangles. So that's that. And the last thing I got was kind of an impulse. I wasn't planning on getting this. It's sitting so weird. I wasn't planning on getting this when I got there, and then I saw it in Magic Kingdom, and I just had to have it. And it's a little Dooney and Burke bag, little satchel. It's a crossbody, comes with a crossbody strap. And I love this thing so much. I didn't take this with me in the parks or anything, but I did wear this out for dinner a couple nights, and I absolutely love it. It is exclusive to Disney, but again, you can find on Dooney and Burke's website if you wanted to purchase one. Dan was getting so frustrated because it took me like a half an hour to choose, because depending on, you know, they're all different, just depending on how the canvas and material was cut. I'm guessing when they make these bags, kind of like Louis Vuitton, it's one roll, and it's the way they cut it. So I knew I really wanted the castle, I really wanted Tinkerbell. Some of the bags, like the castle's down here, cut off by the logo, or like Mickey, like you can see up here, Minnie shoes, she was cut off. So I really wanted to like see which bag I wanted that had everything that I wanted that you could see. And I'm so happy with this. It's adorable. It's my second Dooney & Burke. My first expensive handbag I ever purchased was by Dooney & Burke. I don't have it anymore. But I just love the structure of this, and I love that it's a crossbody, and it's very large. It fits a lot of stuff. But I like that you have the option of the top handles and also the satchel. This was $200, which I thought was pretty reasonable for a, you know, a nicer designer bag. And I love that it kind of looks like it was painted on or colored on with crayons. I just think this is so fun. I didn't even know Dooney & Burke made anything like this, and I got to talking to one of the sales associates, and she was telling me about them. They had other styles of bags with the same prints. I just really like the little mini guy. So those are all the things that I picked up from Disney. I hope you guys enjoyed this video and found it helpful. I hope it was what those of you were asking for was looking for or expecting. We had the best time. I can't wait to go again. If you're contemplating it, go. You will have the time of your life. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I will talk to you soon. Bye. And then she sells these sets. And again, these kind of coordinate with some of the colors in the Erin Condren planner. I love these glitter stickers. And you get a ton in these sets.